work out a little more into his favor.
That's right.
We're going to have to see how this one plays out. Going into it, our first game of Smash World Tour on this stream. Sin versus Best Ness, the Greninja, and the Ness out. Okay, well, Sin versus Best Ness. Sin versus Leia, the Greninja, and Ness out. Let's go ahead and see how this one plays out. Now, one of the issues that Greninja will have in this matchup, Greninja has some of the worst out of shield in this game. And you're going to be going up against this character who is always putting on the pressure. Easy start right here, though, with those combos, and here we go.
That's why, speaking of putting on pressure, I mean, yes, Sin is doing it, but Leia is certainly doing it in a good way and in a safe way, too. You know, we talked a little bit about Greninja before the block started. Things like dash attack, very hard for the opponent to deal with. Of course, down tilt, very strong poke, opens up the door for some great damage.
Okay. Oh, I like that. Was a good idea, though. Probably was not expecting to bounce it first, though. Could have definitely lined that up. That's one of the things that Sin is going to have to look out for, is Leia using those that Hydro Pump to go ahead and move him away from his own PK Thunder if he has to recover like that.
That's right. Of course, Ness never without off stage, but when Greninja's coming after you, you might struggle just a little bit more. Okay, freaked me out there for a second. Almost a good trap right there set up for Sin. Love the fact that he always tries to use PK Fire right there in the corner to pin a very movement-heavy character down like Greninja, but there ain't a move quick enough and nimble enough in the world right there to save you from F smash. Great stuff right here from Leia.
That's the Greninja classic right there. Run back F smash is going to be at least 4 of these kills, I promise.
Oh, yeah, facts.
Okay. Just keeping him in the skies right there, even with the up tilt usage. Not a move that you see too often. It is pretty laggy, especially if it gets blocked. That's an easy punish. But, oh, nice. There it is. Sin, knowing that Leia was going to go for that early recovery, just shows up with the neutral air. Sends him out of there now. Again, Sin's going to have to watch the usage of that up B. That could have been imminent doom right there had any of that water hit as he was going for that up B over the ledge.
Oh, for sure. Now, great alleged gameplay here from Leia. Now, the great thing about Greninja is that you can see 2 different levels of play, 2 different kind of, movement options in the play. So, like, you can see a very aggressive style, which is what we're seeing right here. I'm naring all over the place, up tilt. I'm just really trying to find this damage. But what we haven't really seen is, hey, I'm just going to stay back in the cut and just toss out these shurikens. Not really much Ness is going to be able to do about that. He's going to have to try to approach and just kind of dance around him.
Movement here from Leia is definitely tricky. He's definitely, I feel like he's not ever picking the first option that is available to him. Oh! Almost. Just a little off of that water. I like the idea, though. Going for the Shadow Sneak. Can't get all the way up there. Yeah, I think this is definitely the percentage where that should work. Or if he can get a 4th throw near the edge, that's going to be it as well. But now you got to watch out. This is almost full rage Ness, which means if he ends up getting PK Fire to F smash, you are gone anywhere on this stage.
That's right. He's certainly looking for it right here. Of course, better approach options right here, especially as the percent start to trail on. Now goes for a 1-2-3 jab, up throw. Maybe could have been enough to do it. I sometimes forget that he does have that.
Oh, okay. Just did it.
Yeah.
All right. Like, I mean, the roll-in definitely still got caught, or what? Not even the roll-in. Whatever Sin decided to do after the roll-in is what got caught right there. So, 71%. This should be some easy damage for Greninja to rack up if Greninja can find the opening. Surprisingly, he didn't go for down tilt jab or down throw jab, down tilt or down throw F tilt, anything like that. But goes for the 4th throw. Probably a tech chase scenario.
Yeah, whatever the case may be, though, percent certainly starting to kind of spiral just a little out of control here for Leia. Of course, 94%, not a bad spot to be in the world, but we have seen what can happen off of 1 PK Fire, nothing off the up smash. Okay, I like that nair. Again, challenging those lackluster options out of shield right there from Leia.
Yeah, Leia definitely not spending too much time off the stage as well, too. Immediately, the sweep getting caught up by that back air. I was going to say, Leia definitely not spending too much time off the stage, immediately going for all the Hydro Pump to the ledge every time. Okay. Now, that's the one thing you don't want to give Sin some momentum. That boy definitely works with that quite well.
That's right. Definitely applies it thoroughly for sure. Nothing off the nair there once more. Another PK Fire just like that. Things are back into Sin's favor, but we'll see for how much longer. That dash attack, of course, very tough to work around. Trying to pin him down in the corner.
Leia definitely.
Is that a regrab?
Oh, wow.
We're good.
What? He got off that ledge super quick. That was a regrab, though, but somehow managed to make that work now. Leia doing a really good job off of these soft neutral airs.
And this is where things become a little bothersome for Greninjas at these later percents. You need that conversion.
Yeah.
Where Ness just kind of needs one solid hit. Okay, goes for another one. Yeah, I love the directional air dodge up. Smart gameplay. Around the world.
Yeah, trying to be tricky. Well, probably expecting an air dodge out. But yeah, this is where it definitely gets tricky for Greninja, man. Whoever he is, way harder to find that straight hit than best Ness would be. So, I mean, pretty much neutral air, back air, any of that stuff right now will kill for Ness. But Leia's going to be looking for a forward smash, forward air, or has to go off stage for a back air.
That's right.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
It's all a matter of time here at this point. You're right. He does have a lot of options, but really struggling here to find that opening now. I like the fact. Oh, my goodness. I was just getting ready to say, you know, Sen, of course, doing a lot of floating around Leia. Other characters, other players, a lesser player, sure. Somebody like his Greninja, he's looking for that nair most notably, but in that case right there, got forward air. So great anti-air option as we kick off that game number 1.
And he also got the classic spit footy too, man. We ain't seen one of those in a bit.
Oh, damn.
I mean, it's still pristine too. That's clean, man. But that's the joint with the emblems on the side. Those are the first thing Spiff put out. So big shout out to Spiff. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into our next game. Yeah, it was looking a little scary there at the end. But, you know, as I said, Greninja, those options that Greninja has to kind of throw out and not get punished are way less available than Ness in those high, look at that, man. It was like, oh, sheesh.
Yeah, I know.
High intensity situations.
I mean, you know what? I would have actually been a little hurt if Leia lost that one. You know, I'm not rooting for either side, but, you know, he just kicked off that match in such a strong way. And then, you know, Sen, of course, just really dug deep and was able to kind of chisel away at that lead. But, I mean, he was just doing everything right with Greninja. But sometimes, even as you're doing everything right, it's just still not enough because Ness is just a beast.
Yeah. All right, so gets out of there real quick. But either way, man, we're going to try to keep this this Ness at bay. That's the one good thing that you do have in this matchup, though, is that Greninja's projectile is actually physical. So you cannot absorb that, which means he's able to get some free projectile pressure. However, though, has to figure out a way to get from his ledge. Oh, too early on it, but still finds the pickup with the back air. Leia jumping off that ledge directly into them feet.
Very smart. I love that pressure, too. Of course, Greninja, no hitbox on that recovery. Sometimes it's going to struggle to challenge that. And that's right now, Sen, kicking off this match in a very strong way. Kind of tapping into some of that energy that we've seen from Leia in game 1. Just really finding these openings with up tilt and down tilt, making it really hard for Greninja to box up close.
Yeah, I think this is where I was saying that if you were looking on the right side, the last like probably 20 seconds was just Sen dancing on Leia's shield because, like, yeah, Greninja just has a hard time getting out of that, you know? Especially against a shorter character. Like, if you're going against a bigger character, you might be able to back air out of shield, but not against Ness. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, big characters, Greninja's definitely a kid in a candy store at this combo.
Okay.
Go for the back throw here. Now, of course, great positional advantage as always from Leia. Leia just, unfortunately, just not able to find that one opening. This is where things kind of spiral a little bit out of control for some of the Greninjas. Again, as these percents start to trail on, they have to find that conversion or that silent hit, and it looks like it's just Sen finding all the silent hits here. Great up smash, met by an even better down smash.
Yeah. All right. So, like that, I saw the drag down back air to the down smash. But either way, Leia way far behind. And then again, you know, Sen, if he decided to keep throwing out buttons, I feel like he would be locking Leia into that shield even more. The reason why he ended up getting hit right there was him landing and dropping the shield instead of doing another option. Okay, air dodge is out, but not the jump. That was smart.
Oh my goodness, not a good spot to be in. A great high recovery, and then goes for another jump off the ledge again. That time Sen not making him pay. We did see that same interaction just in a couple stocks ago.
Okay, oh, grab out of shield, managed to get that. Not really an option you'll see out of Greninja as well, because yeah, Greninja's grab even slower than most grabs in this game. I'm telling you, man, that out of shield for Greninja is definitely what's stopping that man from being a top tier.
And I'll be honest, I kind of like that. I like that timeline because we had Crazy Greninja for a little bit back in 3DS.
All right. That was a dominant second game right there from Sen. So I was not expecting him to go that crazy. But like even at the beginning of the game, if you looked a little bit, I feel like you can't see his face, but the eyes said it all, bro. There was a level of smirk in that one, like, yeah, I'm about to go crazy.
That's right. I ain't got no choice but to go crazy. You can't let a player of Leia's caliber go up 2-0 on you. Especially with Greninja. Trust me, you just don't want that right here. So, of course, Sen coming into this next game, game number 3, of course, with a lot of momentum. That Ness was doing everything that it was supposed to do and then some. But again, you know, really leaning into what we talked about in that last game. I mean, making it just really hard for Leia to fight up close. Leia likes to dance around you, likes to really control the space around you. Then once you start to come in really aggressive, he has that option. And more times than not, you're coming in aggressive from the air, he's going to anti-air you. Yeah. But in that case there, Sen kind of kept the match grounded, and Leia just not really a lot of answers. But let's see how game 3 shakes in.
Yeah, man. So Leia's going to have to definitely find a way. Oh, almost got a good punish right there. Oh, okay, yep. But I was going to say, Leia's got to find a better way to get this double jump out and then hit that so he can actually use his hydro pump for the edge guard on the up B. So far, most of these hydro pumps that have hit have just kind of put Sin in a different area, but not really super pressured yet. Super pressure, man. This is okay. Under that, good stuff.
Goodness, I mean, narrowly escaping that, yeah. Of course, the dash attack right here is another option that Ness does have to KO with the no dash attack needed. Just the turnaround F tilt's going to be enough to get it done, and at a very comfortable 54%, mind you. Sin going up here in a big way.
Okay. Yeah, this is definitely looking real rough right here for Leia. That first game, you know, did a lot of work to get that W, but then I think Sin kind of realized, wait, this is Greninja. I can just keep going in. And yeah, while Greninja is much faster than Ness, Ness got some pretty safe aerials or moves he can just kind of throw out. Right. So here we go. Can't get the up smash, but I think that would have been the finisher if he was able to find that. A lot of dash attacks coming out. I mean, kind of just what you do with Greninja, but it also mixes up with just running up and getting a straight down tilt as well.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. Showing his hand right there.
I know. Shadow sneaking just a little too early. Maybe a little too sneaky right there, my friend. Can't quite get anything off of the up smash. I do like him just kind of standing in the middle of the stage and looking for it. Platforms, of course, certainly going to play a big factor here in this match, but not quite as close as they are on some of the other stages. So a lot more floating around in the middle here from Sin. Saving that jump, very smart.
Okay, back air. But now that's the trade that he did not want. Back off the stage. And, hey, there we go. Loving that drag down, though, or the first hit of back air into whatever else he decides to do. That's first hit back air to down tilt F air that time, but last time he did first hit of back air to down smash. However, though, 126, it may be too late again.
Not again.
Yeah, man, because like it was looking. I mean, it took him a while to get that first stock on the second game too, but it is looking just as hard here on the second game as well, or the third game.
Yeah. We'll see what Leah's going to have to do to dig deep and bring himself out the deficit. Of course, getting hit by a couple PK fires in a row, of course, is not going to help you in coming out of this hole here. Now, I will say this, though. Leah, I think, very well aware of the areas in this match that he's really struggling in. I know we talked about it again, and I don't want to beat a dead horse, but that up-close and personal game certainly belongs to Sin. But I think Leah's trying to show his hand a little bit more with the boxing, using his jab just to find a couple openings, hanging out at the ledge early on the down smash.
That was one of the few times I feel like, you know, the water jets were definitely needed, but he was on stage and didn't get a chance to line that up like he probably wanted to.
No, he did not.
Oh, no, not you died to the PK flash, bro. Like, he didn't really have a jump, though, so, I mean, I think it was either air dodge through or counter, you know, counter to get through it or at least stall yourself. But
you're right.
Man, Sin, about to send this man to the lower side of things already, man. I thought it was looking good for that first game, but yeah, no, it is looking very stressful for these next two as a Greninja player.
It most certainly is. Well, it's going to have to dig deep. You know, when I showed up to the venue yesterday, you know, him and some of the other players, they were just grinding it out really hard. And I'm not implying that, you know, Sin wasn't. Maybe he was playing up in his room or somewhere else, but Leia was down here for, like, if it was open for 10 hours, he was down here for 8 of the 10 hours just grinding. So certainly just warmed up in a lot of ways, but we're going to have to see, because Sin, of course, holds no punches when he pulls up to these types of tournaments. Kick this match off here. Sin right now trying to find an opening. Does find one right here. Good forward air to kick this thing off. Trying to pin him down in the corner right now. So we need to see more of the water shurikens. I know I talked about that in game one. You know, there's not really a lot of opportunities for them to present themselves. Usually we see that when the Greninjas have the lead. And as we see how this set is kind of shaking out, Leah not really with the lead very much.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I've been liking these confirms off this off of these soft nairs though. He's been getting quite a bit of those. If he can get at like 100, you can probably get soft nair in the up smash for the KO as well. More often than not, you look for the down tilt up smash, but seeing that he is dropping a lot of nair in there, you could be looking out for that as well. But it really depends. Again, man, having the runaway. Oh, wow, at that. The unfortunateness of Greninja's up smash. He got both hits, but somehow still got a sour spot on the second part. And Sakurai said, I'm not fixing this game no more.
He said, I'm done with it.
That's rough.
Greninja's got to hold that for life, he said. Oh, my goodness. Almost holding another PK flash. Gets the up smash there that time. And there are the shurikens I was talking about before. Sin, of course, very mindful on how he decides to recover. Ain't no recovering right there from back row, though. Great stuff right here. Sin kicks off this match. Forward throw with the red stuff. Oh, okay, Leah.
Like that. Didn't even fully charge it, too. Just did enough for it to knock it past the blast zone. Saw he was lined up with the good stuff. Now, again, man, Leia seemed like he has to like tries so much harder than Ness does to get these stocks, to get some damage in here. And she's able to get some quick damage like that. Look at this, racking up 82%. Hold on.
Yes, the rinse and repeat quite literally up underneath that platform. The PK fires down there. Gonna go for the nair, some quick damage just to chisel his way back into an even footing. Okay, now we talked about just you know, in the last match, just the utilization right there, or I guess, or the lack thereof of Leah's nair. Seeing a little bit more here, seeing some PK missile here this time though.
Yeah, a little surprised that, I mean, I feel like Leah probably also got caught off guard by getting hit by that. Probably expecting to go to the ledge, and Sin definitely using that that side magnet quite well to go ahead and thwart some of these attempts off the top though with it. 116 with the back throw, you already know he was gone. And even though there was a lot of damage that Leah added up, he still could not find that stock first. Okay.
Yes, he's holding shield right now. Leah playing a little bit more defensive up close. I don't blame him.
He's got to be going for something with this mash out instead of like actually getting the throw for the damage. Like there's got to be some type of setup he's going for. Not one that I definitely don't know about, but he's looking for something off this mash out. Okay, way too high up. You're not gonna be able to get that from. Now that he is that high up, that's oh my God.
Wait a minute.
You were getting two tapped. That's a W.
Oh, did he just do it back though? He
Yeah,
most definitely did. 37.4 ain't bad.
All right, I'm saying my boy was definitely getting two tapped there for a second though, but luckily Leia does go off stage and go ahead and get that stock. It's like, you know what, I'm not even gonna give you a chance to come back. Could have tried to use the water as well, but definitely a better option just to kind of go out there and get the trade for a hit.
There you go.
Uh-oh, good tech.
Oh, and then nothing off the down smash at the ledge. Leah with a very nimble recovery there. Okay, but hide as you may, Sen is certainly coming. No PK fire.
Ooh. That's the one, I think that is one of the good things that Greninja does have though. That grab range is insane. You know, got to do something for you to not to have one of the slower grabs in the game. Okay, hold up, run straight up on him. Okay, 120 right here. And back on the stage, neutral air is going to find the mark. Can't get the forward air though. And Sin, nice little stall out there to go ahead and avoid the neutral air again. I think this right here is kind of percentage where he can go for the soft neutral air into the up smash. Doesn't matter though when you're just getting back thrown out of the game, rolls directly into the arms of Sin, and he is sent out of there.
That's right. Great stuff right there from both of the players. I like the adaptation to each other, especially in that last game. I know you talked about some of the delayed options right there from Sin, just trying to pinpoint Leah's movement options, but the same can certainly be said for Leah. Jumping in the air. Of course, you know, Greninja has a pretty fast fall, pretty fast fall speed. Good Lord, Ebonics.
Yeah.
But yeah,
high jump too, obviously.
Yeah, very high jump as well. But the delayed nair, just trying to pinpoint Sen's options. I thought Leah was certainly tapped into some sort of energy, but unfortunately, we're not going to see it on this side of bracket.
Yeah, man.